Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. This is Pamela, and you are watching Pam Entertainment TV, where we review movies, television series, and incidents in pop culture. And I'm learning that dance that got me a fan, y'all. Where them fans at? Shoot, I'm gonna learn these new line dances, honey. I'm gonna learn that. I know that to me a line dance is old, but I'm fixing to learn these line dances. But listen, that's not what we're here for. Y'all hit that like button, share this video if you care. Y'all, we are gonna go over something that I found. I don't want to say hilarious, but it was funny. Not funny, haha, but funny. Hmm. Let's get into it. You see the title of this video: Straight Man's Reaction. Men's reaction to Doechii's red flag. Now, if you don't know what you're talking about, I on these internet streets was perusing the internet, and I kept seeing all of this stuff about, hey, Doechii, people all of a sudden not liking Doechii, and I was like, what's going on? I know that she won the Grammy, and she's had all kinds of critical acclaim. What is really going on? What is really going on? So I found the article that had the information in it, and we're gonna go over it, and then I'm gonna give my thoughts on it. So let me share my screen. And again, y'all hit that like button for me. All right. So if you can see, let me make sure that it's up on the screen. Here we have from Madame Noir. It was written by Tron Snow, and it's Doechii calls straight men her biggest dating red flag, and heterosexual men's heads explode. Now that's just doing way too much, but come on now. So here's Doechii. Doechii is the current it girl. She is out here ruling the women's rap streets with her rhymes, with all of her different things. She gives me I'm trying to think of the rapper that she gives me. She gives me a little Slick Rick because she's like a storyteller in her stuff. I'm trying to figure out her style. But she gives me more of Slick Rick. You all let me know down in the comments who you think whose style that she has. She has the aesthetic of a preppy black girl. But she goes up and down. She can be the preppy black girl. She can be the quote unquote ratchet black girl. She can be the high sophisticated black girl, as you see here, because apparently she has been killing it in Paris with Schiaparelli and all the different fashion houses out there. She is the it rap girl. And if you kind of go back, you had, I think it was Ice Spice, I guess it was last year. But what used to be, what's her name? Nicki Minaj used to be the rap fashion girl. And then Cardi B kind of took over that. I see Megan Thee Stallion, so much, not so much, but she's out there in those fashion streets. But now we see Doechii, who is out there, and she's killing it. She killed it in France. Also, I saw a video where Lauryn Hill she performed with Lauryn Hill, and Lauryn Hill is kind of quote unquote passed the torch to her because Lauryn Hill, and on one album, child, we only got y'all realize we only got one album from Lauryn Hill, and that album seems to have been, as far as women in rap, has seemed to be the pinnacle album or the body of work that a lot of people try to chase. But we only got one album from her. You realize that woman been touring 30 years. She's been touring all this time off that one little album. Well, go ahead, Lauryn Hill. But anyway, what I wanted to go in is just let's talk about what's going on with Doechii and as they say over in the UK, the Mandem is upset. So let's go over this. All right. So that is Doechii, I think in Scaparelli. That outfit they put her, she's into. She is a beautiful woman. So let's see what's going on here. It says Doechii's preferences regarding dating are no secret, and it's not, because she has always come out to be a queer bisexual woman. But that didn't stop straight men from blowing a gasket on social media over the weekend. So what are they blowing a gasket about? So during an episode of Hot Ones Versus, featuring Doechii was sitting across from her DJ, Miss Milan, and the what it is crafter revealed that her biggest dating flag, because they would go back and ask questions, but she revealed that her biggest dating flag was heterosexual men. So the DJ had asked, and I think we have a little clip of the video. Well, is it men being on the DL? She says, like, you're close, but you're on track, but you're not really there. And so she was asking her, she kept going. The DJ kept going and asking, and then Doechii turned the board around and said, a straight man. And then the DJ says, DJ Milan was like, you know what's crazy? I was going to say men. So let's look at this real quick. Let's see if we can watch this.
Okay. What's my biggest dating red flag?
And so I'm going to keep cutting it off and everything like that because there's music attached to it. So she asked her what her dating red flag was. We're going to let it go. She's going to write her answer. Her DJ is going to keep guessing, and I told you the guesses that she had for her. Let me make sure that you all can see what I'm seeing. Yes, you can. She was showing what her red flags was, and she's going to flip it. The DJ is asking all kinds of quick questions, and like I said, I'm not going to let you hear it because of the fact that there is music present, and I don't want to get. And so here she goes. She flips it and says, a straight man. Baby, the men was upset. They were upset. The straight men were upset because, again, they were in their feelings. And a quote from one man said, and this is where my Doechii train stops at. Good luck out there, one person wrote in response to a Glock Topics post. We've got replies under there. So let's go to X. Let's see some of the replies. Septum piercing, is that a surprise? LMFAO, she's so silly, I love her, but she's allowed a preference. This is the women. I wanted to get down to some of what the men were saying. You had men saying that she was the most obvious industry plant. Hold on, y'all don't see what I'm seeing. Uh-oh. Hit the wrong button, y'all. And shout out to Glock Topics, because that's where I'm getting this information from. Let's make sure that you all are seeing what I see. All right, here we go. So you have some guy says, so she wants an audience of black lesbians. Got it. It's a red flag for her. She's allowed. Some men were saying that she's allowed to have preferences. Can you tell us, this one man says, can you tell us who are the biggest listeners of hip hop and their gender and sexual orientation? I don't know if he got his answer. Some people were trying to explain what she was saying. That the queer women find solace and acceptance with pansexual men. I keep telling y'all her music is corny. More black women are more likely to be LGBT than any other ethnicity, by product of the matriarchy. That's what some men were saying. So it's a whole lot of stuff. Let me share this tab because there's some goings on around here. Some people are saying she's really trying to push an agenda. see a lot of comments saying that she's a big industry plant. And the reason why you all are not seeing what I see, because there are some images that were shown that are not appropriate for the thing. And I don't want that to be on here and get my channel flagged. Some people saying reading is fundamental. I specifically said why that makes sense for her. Keep in mind, we are talking about her own personal preferences, which is usually based on her own personal experiences. Her experience with straight men wasn't good, therefore she doesn't date them. Okay. Noted for this preference, another Twitter user, ex user said, noted for this preference to be aired. Let's move on, shall we? We all have our own preferences. As long as it doesn't impact others negatively, let's just move on. Let's see. One guy said, when they say stupid stuff, there's always a root to it. Some people say, so you rather be with a gay man when dating this world is so weird. One guy said, I believe she was abused, so now I get it. One guy said, men can't even be straight now. One guy says she's weird. Another guy says, these are the types of videos that I hate, man. People just say certain comments about the opposite gender to try to rage bait them, and also to try and divide men and women more and more. Sad to see it. And I think from mostly these comments that I'm seeing, and I'm reading from X, you all don't see it because, again, there's some images attached to there that I don't want to show on my channel. But what I am seeing is that I don't think a lot of the straight men knew that she was bisexual. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like to me that they did not know that she was bisexual. That's what I'm pretty much getting from this. I'm thinking that people did not know that she was bisexual. So she said that they were her red flag. Apparently in her dating life with straight men, she's had some issues. And so she feels more comfortable with a bisexual man. That's fine. That's her preference. That's fine. That's her preference. She stated her preference. I'm unsure why the straight men were so upset about that, other than the fact, and this is just my explanation, I don't think that they knew that she was bisexual. They must have thought that she was a heterosexual woman. So, you know, she gravitates to what she likes. She likes bisexual men. What is it? Pansexual people. So these are the people that she gravitates to. This is who she likes. I do. What is the song that she had? That she won the Grammy for, the album that she won the Grammy for. She had a whole song about that she was dating a guy, and the guy was dating was married, but he was married to a man. So and this is documented out of her life. So she didn't tell me. Well, I hadn't listened to the album to see what her issue or what her red flags were with the straight men. And if you all have any information about that, y'all let me know in the comments. So y'all, apparently Doechii has them upset. And I think, and this is just my opinion, I think that they're upset because they did not know that she was a bisexual woman. They had their heterosexual fantasies for her, and they didn't pan out. And so now, you know, the Mandem is mad. And again, everyone has a right to be upset, and she has a right to have her red flags without it being so in my opinion, so upsetting. I'm going to TikTok to see if there are some videos in regards to it. Give me one moment. All right, let me share my screen. Let's listen to this young man on TikTok.
That straight men are red flags. It's like me coming on here and saying bisexual women are red flags. If I said that, people would look at me like, what? Even my friends would be like, hold on, what's your problem with bisexuals? Like, what's wrong with them? What's your beef with bisexuals? Like, hold on. That doesn't even make sense. What's going on with you and bisexuals? Like, you see what I'm saying? And people don't understand. Every time men come on here try to defend themselves or says, hey, that was wrong, people are like, oh, you proving her, men are proving her right. Like, no, what she said was out of pocket, was wrong, but y'all out here defending. And it's like some straight men out here be like, oh, I don't see where she said that's wrong. It'd be so weird. Like, if I ever said come on here and be like, oh, transgender women are red flags to me, or the whole LBG community would be in shambles and would be in my comment section talking about, oh, hey, what are you talking about? Like, what's your problem? You must have you must have a homophobia or whatever. But then when a woman says it, people back it up. And the saddest thing is, like, men that, like, what she know in their heart know that what she said was wrong, be like, no, I don't see anything wrong with it. Let a man come on here then. Let a man come on here and say, oh, my preference or in dating or whatever is when it comes to dating, bisexuals are red flags. Y'all be up in their comments and roasting them, reporting their page, making fun of them, and saying what he said is wrong. But when a woman says it, it's okay. Y'all get it together, man. Y'all get it together.
All right. We heard what this young man says. I'm going to share a new tab because I got.
Why are you mad at Doechii? For real.
All right. Let's see. I think I have one more. All right, I'm gonna share this this video. All right, just want to make sure that you all see it, and then we'll listen to him.
Make this video, but my collar is not cooperating. This shirt, it's loose. It's all over the place, but it's all right. Just listen to me talk and ignore my collar, man. But listen, Doechii, I told y'all she was gonna start with the foolishness. I knew soon as she got to a level that she wanted to get to and got the attention that she wanted, she was going to start selling out. I just knew it. I could see it. And now here she goes. She has this amazing, beautiful platform to spread knowledge and positivity, and but she's on here speaking crazy. She said if a man is straight, that's a red flag. And she was serious. I don't know if she was trying to be funny, but she never came back and said she was joking. So to me, it's just like I don't know if she just wants attention. I don't know, but to me, it's not a good look. You're now all of a sudden just being weird now. You're being strange, stranger than ever. Like I told you before, these musicians think being weird is like cool. Saying anything is cool to draw attention. And I'm pretty sure she's just doing it to draw attention to herself. It doesn't even make sense. How's a straight man a red flag? Are you basically saying that all men are red flags? Or are you, I don't know. It just didn't make sense. But this is the type of attention she wants. And I'm probably gonna just stop listening to her, because once musicians start being weird like that, I just stop giving them plays, because it's like at this point, you just being ignorant now. I don't even want to listen to your music now, because now you just selling out, saying anything. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Doechii, another one bites the dust. That's all I can say. I ain't even gonna lie.
All right. So shout out to those two TikTokers. I'm going to have their details down at the bottom in the description bar. Shout out to them for expressing how they felt about that. I had a couple of more, but I'm not going to go over those real quick because I don't want to make the video too long. But what do you all think? Do you all think that Doechii should have kept that to herself? Do you think because from her lens, straight men are red flags? Do you agree with the straight men who said that she seems kind of weird with that? That doesn't seem right. What's going on with her? Is she allowed to have her preferences? Is she allowed to speak the preferences, or should she just shut up and do the music, as some of the conservative pundits say? What say you all? I'd love to hear it down in the comments, y'all. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please share this video if you care. Y'all, Doechii got the Mandem all upset about her red flags, which she says are straight heterosexual men. And I think that's basically the same. Heterosexual men, straight men. Because sometimes I'm not as hip as to understand the fluidities and all that other stuff. I hear what they're saying, and I acknowledge what they're saying, but I may not have the bandwidth to really truly understand, and that's okay. As long as you're happy, I'm happy. All right, people. We do this every week. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please share this video if you care. What do you think about Doechii and her comments that straight men are a red flag? I really want to hear it. So my heterosexual men fan base, and y'all put your comments down below, because I really want to hear what you all think. Now, let's keep in mind, she comes out and she says that she is a bisexual woman. So y'all let me know down in the comments what you think about her statements that she made on the Hot Ones Versus show. All right, people. Please share this video if you care. Y'all, please tell a friend, tell a kin, tell a coworker, tell that heifer that you cannot stand that I'm over here making these videos. And as always, people, bye-bye.